Hello Emilius and welcome to some therapy. It's the 15th of December 2023. Today we looked at freestyle and fly. Now freestyle, we want to take a little look at the direction of your pull. At the minute we're just pushing water downwards before it goes backwards. We also see a lot of bubbles, which means we're not quite gripping the water. So we want to take a look at that. We also want to take a look at rotation. When you enter the water at the minute, body stays a bit flat, which means you get more drag, less reach, and the arms have to do more work. And we're also going to take a little look at kicking, just because occasionally we get a little breaststroke kick happening within there. So, first things first, we'll do some catch-up. So, with catch-up, if I just get this here. There we go. The reason we do it, one arm has to wait for the other one. Okay, I'm just going to get the right one. There we go. One arm has to wait for the other, which means it's less likely to fall down. And you can concentrate on one arm at a time. Keywords, hands meet. So you want hands to meet at shoulder width, so a little bit wider than that. And then palm to pocket, hands meet, palm to pocket. Okay. The more step by step, the better. And as palm goes to pocket, water should feel really heavy. We then did some single arm. And keywords, first one is stick. You need to get the arm to stick in place really strong. And then palm to pocket, stick, palm, pocket, stick, palm, pocket. The more step by step, the better. And again, water feeling heavy. We then did one last drill where we work on timing. So we do stick, we do palm. You then pull the other arm under the water. Now the reason I'm getting you to bring the other arm under the water, it's easier to get the arm to stick because there's no downward force on it. But also, you can start thinking about timing. So how one arm connects to the other. Okay, just like that. Now full stroke will be exactly the same as this. Obviously the only difference will be you're bringing your arm over the top, and we had a really big improvement on this. Keywords are stick, palm and switch. So you get the arm to stick in place, get palm facing backwards. You then get the arms to switch over. Okay, try your best to keep your elbows as high as you can. We will look at that in more detail in the future. When you look at this freestyle now, look at the control over those arms. Look at the direction of the pull. And then compare it back to this one. Okay. So really important that is. I think you'll have a huge difference on freestyle if you can keep it looking like this instead. Loads better. Good swim. So after this we moved on to rotation. So we did the 818 or 616 as it's sometimes called. Nose down, belly button to the side. You kick here for 5 seconds. This is the longest, most streamlined position you've got. From there, once you've done those 5 seconds kicking, you need to push the hip forwards to swap sides. And then push the hip forwards to swap sides. Just like backstroke, you always use your hips to rotate because you get the most power. Now going into full stroke, we're going to try and find that position. Keywords are, again, hip and stick, hip and stick. Hip pushes through, the arm needs to stick in place so you can glide and so you can reach further. And that's actually the same keywords as backstroke. When you look at that freestyle, another massive difference. Look at the hips turning, body gliding, we're reaching further. Starting off today, no rotation or glide. Arms spin around. Another big change there. Miles better. Just remember when you sprint, you don't rotate as much. Okay. Now last but not least, we did a quick look at kicking. So we hop back here. Now with kicking, you need to make sure you point your toes at all times. Even once a week, I think it'd be a good idea to go to training, and any freestyle you do, you just point your toes and make sure you can feel the water hitting the top of the feet. Just because when we go back to, say, something like this, and we can see that you use the bottom of your feet a lot more often. If you do breaststroke kicks within full stroke, okay, there's a chance you'll get DQ'd. So you need to take that away and point those toes. Okay, like this. No breaststroke kicks at all. So well done. You got pull, rotation and kick. What I think will be a good idea, work on backstroke and freestyle pull on the same session, work on backstroke and freestyle rotation on the same session, And yep, you want to work on the kick as well on the same session. Then they can help each other out. Okay, now after this, we went on to do some fly. Now with fly, at the minute you have one kick at the front, no kick at the back. One kick at the front and no kick at the back. Okay, so instead we should be able to have 2 kicks per arm pull, which will make a massive difference. We also need to take a look at the pull. At the minute the arms spin around quite quickly. Again, loads of bubbles, not a lot of water, so we want to try and get more control over those arms too. Now the first drill we did is introducing you to undulation. By the end of today we didn't worry too much about this, but this is a good drill just to practice for now. So arms by your side, and we have press kick and knee kick, press kick and knee kick, and that's undulation, that wiggly movement we see there. As I said, I don't want you to worry too much about this in your stroke, but that's a good little introduction. After this, we did some front crawl kick, butterfly arms, and this is just to help you gain control of what the arms are doing. So keywords are stick and pull in. So the arms need to stick just outside shoulder width. They then pull in towards the waist, stick and pull it towards the waist. You've got front crawl legs, just so you can really concentrate on those arms. And just like freestyle, we want the hands to feel quite heavy as it comes in. Okay. Moving into some single arm fly, and keywords are going to be stick kick, pull kick. So stick kick, what that means is when the hand enters, you get the arm to stick in place and you do the first kick like that. Then pull kick, stick kick, pull kick, stick kick, pull kick, stick kick, pull kick. Now when you watch that, you've got 2 kicks per arm pull, which is brilliant, and there's no bubbles coming off your hands. Okay, if you compare that to here, loads and loads of bubbles, and we've just got 1 kick per arm pull. Now going into full stroke, I think keywords need to be the same, right? So we say stick kick, pull kick, stick kick, pull kick. Just be conscious when you do that second kick at the back there. Try your best to keep the head still. We don't want to be diving down there. Okay, but again, when you look at that stroke, a lot better. Look at the control over the arms. Arms and legs match. Okay, versus this one. Look at kicks a moment. Just 1 kick at the front and 1 kick per arm pull. We now have 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So really well done on fly, because that is tricky. I think if you can take that away, work really hard on it. If ever you're losing your rhythm, slow those arms down and remember your rhythm with stick kick, pull kick, stick kick, pull kick. Top job today. Get practicing on those different bits and bobs. Remember your keywords, because I think they're really important. And then I'll see you soon to keep making this progress on your technique. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.